Hi, this is Tammy with Nook-n-Kranny Home Inspection, and I'm coming to you today because I have a particular concern that I want to share with you. I recently was alerted by one of my cousins of a prayer request for having us all pray for one of their pastor's wives that was in their church up in Michigan. And this young woman just woke up and was having a lot of issues breathing and having a lot of burning in her lungs. And so they quickly took her off to the ER room to get her checked out. And when they checked her out, they alarmingly found out that she had stage 3 lung cancer. And she had been this, picture of health, young, beautiful woman with young children, took good care of herself, never smoked a day in her life. And they're like, where on earth did this lung cancer come from? Well, when she shared this with me, we told her, please share back with this young woman and her family to have their house tested for radon. So they did. And today she got back with us and told us that when they got the test results back, they found out that the levels of radon in her house were at a level 10, and it's considered high at a level 4. And so here her house was at a level 10. And when they did further testing at the hospital, they concurred that the carcinogens that are in her lungs were from the atmosphere. So she indeed did get her lung cancer from radon poisoning that had been in her house that she had lived in for the past few years. And this was so preventable. If she would have known about radon poisoning, and if she had been told somewhere along the line that radon poisoning is the number 2 leading cause of lung cancer, and when they bought their house, if they would have had it tested, we wouldn't be having this conversation today. She would not be in the hospital fighting for her life because she wouldn't have been poisoned. They could have had the house mitigated with the system, and they didn't know about that, and they were not told. And so this is something that could have been prevented. And we see it too. She lives in Michigan, but we see it here in Missouri, in this very area. 1 out of every 4 houses that we test comes back high. And we have 5 professional radon monitors. That's what we use. We don't use canisters. We use professional monitors. And we often have them all out in 1 week, which means if they're all out in 1 week, we're having 1 come back high every week. And that is alarming because because if people didn't test, they wouldn't know. And many times people aren't testing. Either they don't know about radon, they're not aware that it's really that dangerous, or they just think, oh, it's not, we don't want to pay the extra money to have the radon test, so we're not going to have it done. It isn't that expensive to have your house tested for radon. It really isn't. And when you think about, down the road, a few years, if you were to develop lung cancer, what that costs you, not only potential loss of life, but all the medical expenses that you would incur from having medical treatments for your lung cancer, it would just seem like, why didn't I spend the few extra dollars that it was going to cost me during that time period to get that radon test done? It would have been so worth it. So please, 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 if you have not had your house tested for radon, please get your house tested for radon and find out what's going on and make sure that your house is safe for you and your family. We here at Nook-n-Kranny Home Inspection can help you with that. We do radon testing. You can give us a call and we can come out and test your house for you, or we can talk to you about other ways that you can test also if you don't want to have us do it. But give us a call and talk to us about it. We'd love to be able to help you keep your family safe. And that is our main concern. So call us here at Nook-n-Kranny Home Inspection at 417-392-7735. I hope to hear from you soon. We want you guys to stay safe.